Don't get close. Right now I am a menace. A bug menace. Lol. My brodas hahihihi and welcome to another PrisciTV day. Hope y'all doing great and chill today. Hi Onolith. Hi Gooseco. Hi Ace. Hahihi voice. Hahihihi gems. OMG, this people don't care about the bugs. Debug. Lolololo. Hope day had been going chill. Forget what day it is can happen. Hi ZVJ. My brodas, I feel tired AF lololol. Didn't had the greatest sleep. I feel epi, that's all. Hi Mello. My brodas yesterday night was wild and still wild right now.
Wow.
I noticed the bed and clothes have bugs. I had a bad moment. I cried bad, then it was late and I needed to sleep, and here we are. I pretend dementia on night when sleeping cause I was not processing the fact that there's bugs everywhere. Mellow, thanks you so much. Thanks, 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 thanks. The thing is that Mom accepted a gifted furniture. Right now is rain season and was all of sudden also humidity is hitting 90 some days. So with that mix is perfect for bugs to So with that mic is perfect for So with that mix is perfect for bugs to just born and exist. I noticed there was like a bug on my clothes and that's weird cuz. Then I was like more open eye and noticed the bed had too. But yeah, we will figure this shit out and move on from it, and yeah. I was scared cuz right now is not a good moment for me to be moving and bugs biting my skin. No flying bugs. Small jumpy bugs and is spoopy for me cuz I hate bugs. I know they seem small but hell nah. I tried to kill it when I saw one cuz at first I thought it was an ant or something like that. But that thing jumped. And hell nah. But yeah, I am spooked cuz it. I just want 'em gone for real now. The place gotta be fumigated. And I really didn't expect this to happen, and now all is bad, but I just wanna think all gonna be okay. So yeah, bug resistance. For real I am scared, cause why now is not the best moment, why from all the moment now. Why I wish this didn't was happening. First I gotta know about the service though, and from what the people that knows tell us I will tell y'all what's up, and maybe I might be gone just one day or two, not sure, it all depends on what they say. But probably one day. I read about it, and normally is ours right now. My skin is not having a great time to harsh stuff or a no-no for now. Thanks everyone, I really hate the fact that the place gotta be fumigated. Also everything gotta be cleaned. Nah man, why? Men, I really wish that goddamn furniture never even passed the door. But yeah, right now is the perfect mix for those lil bugs to exist like crazy. I hate it. My brodas, I had never ever feel so now I feel all ICHY and they are just their existing is not fair. They should pay rent too. Lola lololo. Nah, but for real, I just get anxious when I think about the topic, but what I can do is helping mom looking for services and giving her the number. And moving on from this. Hi to we gonna pass this bug crisis fast and effective. Lololo. But first gotta search. Nah man, now all gotta be clean, that's gonna be wild. Also probably thinking about it with cleaning everything again might take 2 days. This is awful. I wish I can help mom to clean cuz is gonna be wild. After the fumigate. My brodas, I will give more info to mom so she can tell me about the cost of service and such. "2 days? OMG. Damn, was the smell gone after the 2 days or what happened?" I want to know what's happening when they fumigate. Hi Mad Jack. I just hope we don't have more of those bros around. My brodas, my mom send me a video, she have like a hoodie and she moved a lil and the amount of those bugs falling from it was wild, that's why I am so scared. Bro, and they were on the floor going to different directions. Real life horror awe situation. Captain Dabby, thanks for the follow. But yeah, near the furniture there was more of those. So mom thinks is that thing. And I also think might be, since we never had a problem with a plague. Yeah, this is gonna be fun on a future. Now don't forget, and was the bug queen for some days. I was a bug queen for some days. But how not with this aura? Lolololo. Now I am more chill, I see M around my cholts and like yeah is hap. Now I am more chill, I see M around my clothes and like yeah is happening, I just accepted my fate till we fix it. Lol. Yikes Onolith. Like we don't even have pets to have goddamn fleas. And is like so ugh. I am angry, I am scared and all right now lololol. But yeah, little bugs have a solution, so it's not all loose. Bruh, when I tried to grab it and saw it jumped, I was like, ow shit, WTF. Hell nah, OMG. Is like a sofa furniture. So I am not sure, I just hope is taken out. And it don't exist near this place. That's all. Hi Lemonade. Hell nah, give me the ICHS reading that lemonade. Each yeah is okay mom, have that recorded so we have the digital proofs and material to show the killers lololol. Who are their targets? Lololo. Don't worry, this is gonna be fixed and place is gonna be clean and no bugs, and I really hope lololol. But yeah, for now let's enjoy our time. That was the end of my nightmare. And still my nightmare right now, but I noticed on night, so yeah. I am bigger than M. I can't jump, but I can grab M. Is really bugging me, lololol. Nah bruh, I missed my chance. Stop with this bug's words. Lolololol. You will make them flee in terror, lol. What is this, lololo? Stop buggin' Prisci with bug puns, lol. Thanks voice, lololo. Nah bros, this had made me lol. Thanks a lot, even on bad moments we managed to clown. Men, I just hate the fact that there's so many around. But yeah, anyways. Nah bruh, stop, lolololol. Careful not to tick her off. Lol. For bugging me? Well, I can be a bug right now. More proper. Whoa. Ugh. Wait, worms are not bugs. Wait, what? There will be consequences. Lololololo. Lololololo. Too funny. Bro eated a clown today. Worm dance. Who you still love me? Would you still love me if I was a biblically accurate angel? OMG, I am spinning, help. This is me now. This is fine. She's worming. Eldritch Wormlolo. She in the vortex. I am the vortex. Spin cycle. Guru 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 guru. There can only be one worm here. And is gonna be me. Hee 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 hee. Laughs in evil. Obey the worm. Creepypasta ah. Now this is the content. Anime worm girl stared at you ASMR. So do you come to this dirt often? Tell me, lady. OMG, why he's licking the ear. Wait, what do worms eat? Dirt? Leaves? Is your favorite patch of soil UWU? Me too. Oh whoa, so they just eat their surround. Well, I am a more picky worm. I like eating blood. I'm not a leech. Oh yeah, this model giggles a lot. See. Is a blink If I blink, the whole model moves lol. If I blink hard, looks like I am taking a well anyways. Lololol. Is too funny. Looks like it's gonna explode. So much Riz? Really? His fedora starts to shiver. OMG, thank you so much for the 25 streak steak. Thanks UZVJ. Nah, what is that emote too? Lolololo. Love it. Y'all like meat? I was not a big meat fan though. I preferred chicken or fish. It was always my pick if I could choose. I can hear fireworks. To hum Chad moment chicken is the way to go. Steak? Are you a cannibal? Hell nah. All my homies eat chicken and fish. Lolololo. Mad Jack needs the meat. Well, is okay, we all like different stuff. And that's totally fine. But chicken's still superior to Lololo. Mushrooms are the best. My mom and sis used to make chicken with mushrooms that was holy good. Ah man, I remember it. It was like a sauce, the chicken and the mushrooms, and I used to mix the sauce with rice. Is mega yummy. Like this. And rice cuz Ecuador. Lololo. But as an example, I hope it helps. I don't remember. I didn't remembered I liked it that much till I read mushrooms. But yeah, mushrooms are delicious. I don't know if I have a favorite, but the usual one that was used was not this brand, but the look was like this. Do they have a name? I don't know the specific name. But y'all mushroom connoisseurs must knows. But yeah, now that we are talking, I'm remembering moments I enjoyed lots that plate. My sister did it a little more thick, the sauce. Do y'all like sauces thick or more runny? Oh yeah, champiñones. Thick sauce, I see. Yeah, my sister told me that hack about the cornstarch. When you wanted to do something more thick, you put it. That unlocked me that memory. I remember she was cooking and she told me, Prisci, this. And yeah. Nice moments. Oh, I see, thicker for the chicken. Voice lolololo. He like his sauces like his woman thick. Lololololo.
Demonios, ella gruesa.
Cheese. That's a controversial topic in this channel. We have some cheese lovers and haters. Lololo. So cheese thick stuff? Like more cheese means is more dense or thick. I see it, I see it. Jellos? Is the transparent jello right? Or I am wrong? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Today I learned some cooking new skills, and I don't even cook, but till the time I can cook for y'all, I will hold this data in my storage. Beep boop. OMG, have y'all seen Thu's cooking old books? That have some weird jello things. Like 80s or 90s, not sure. Those cooking books. I remember my house has like one around and I saw it, and the things I saw, they were weird AF. Since I was small, I was just playing with the book, but now thinking about it, like, what's up, they wanted to jello all. Why everything was inside a jello? What was going on? Yeah, one of my goals is to make a cooking stream someday. And make some Ecuadorian dish. And maybe y'all can follow me and try it too. And then we gonna have a dinner, fancy dinner made by us. Can't wait, men, can't wait. My wormy body can't wait. Lol 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 lol. It was pre-80s, I see. Wild moment. Water pie. Celery and mayo jello. What's up, honey? You haven't touched your mayo jello. Lol. Nah, that's wild. Eat your mayo jello, made it with lots of love and mayo and jello, yum. Nah bruh, cursed AF food. OMG, let's see it, but which on should I pick? Which one? PBS, okay. Don't mind me, I am just a head here floating. Lol. I had been having so much fun, thanks for it. Let's go for some vids. Follow me ma lady. Grab her delicate hand with its fingerless gloves. Lola lolo.
It's the Gilded Age. You're at a swanky dinner party at the new Palace Hotel in San Francisco, and renowned chef de cuisine Jules Harder rolls out of the kitchen with an ornate gelatin that has scallops, anchovies, capers, olives, and hard-boiled eggs suspended in it, topped with a whole lobster.
This people is too rich. WTF is that? Lololo.
Impaled with a mini sword. Would you try it? Believe it or not, savory aspic jellies made with chicken feet, whole fish, lamb hearts, and other ingredients that would
What happened, honey? You haven't touched your whatever that is.
surprise us were not only common throughout different periods of history, they were popular and even considered a luxury. So how did aspics go from being a fancy feast proudly presented at dinner parties to a questionable dish that might get you banned from your neighborhood potluck? Let's dig in. Aspics are most commonly made from extracting collagen from the bones and skin of animals to make a gelatin. It's like when you're roasting meat and you make a gravy from the pan drippings. When the gravy cools, it turns into this gelatinous substance. The earliest known reference to an aspic is in a 10th century Arabic cookbook called the Kitab al-Tabiq, meaning the Book of Dishes. The kari, as it was called, was a fish gelatin filled with vegetables, spices, the fish tongue and lips, and was tinged gold with saffron. From there, the dish moved to Europe fairly quickly. In its most basic form, the ingredients for aspics were accessible to most people, even the peasant class. Boiling down bones and joints of animals, parts that might have been discarded, was not only resourceful, it was also packed with protein and was a great way to preserve meat and vegetables. But by the beginning of the Renaissance, aspics became a way for the ruling class to differentiate themselves from the commoners. Chefs serving the royal court began upping their game, turning
Men, that was a competition of who puts the most shit inside of it. At that point,
aspics into works of art by clarifying the gelatin and adding color. They were culinary feats with convoluted, multi-step recipes that were labor-intensive and could only be achieved by chefs who had the skill and finesse to make them. And some even required an entire culinary staff to create. Elaborate molded aspics were even more of a flex because they needed to set in cooler temperatures, meaning the elites, who were able to present tall, gelatinous structures, had access to some form of refrigeration. From the 14th century, when King Henry VIII served his favorite spice-infused wine aspic, through the 19th century when they became the pinnacle of French haute cuisine, the ability to serve aspics became a status symbol. They were exciting, visually stunning, and sometimes even confusing, making them a popular form of entertainment at banquets across Europe and, in the latter part of aspic's heyday, the United States. The reality of gelatin is that it was always accessible and easy to make, but the beautifully ornate gelatins on the tables of the upper class gave the impression that aspics were exclusive. That perception began to change when powdered gelatin entered the scene in the mid-19th century. To understand the rise and fall of aspics, it's best to understand the cycle of fashion trends. Ken Albala, a professor of history at the University of the Pacific and author of the book The Great Gelatin Revival, theorizes that fashion, whether it be food, art, or clothing, happens in stages. He says that it starts when something is reserved for the upper class, where the exclusivity of the trend sets them apart. But over time, people of quote, middling rank start to mimic those trends, and as it becomes more common or even vulgar, according to Ken, the wealthy move on to the next thing that will maintain their distinction from the common folk. And that happened to Aspics during the 20th century. The advent of powdered gelatin was the beginning of the end. Jell-O, which started in 1895, was the biggest player on the scene. During the early 1900s, the product was a hit for the middle class because it was seen as more convenient, more affordable, and cleaner than boiling up old bones. Jell-O molds and recipe booklets were even distributed to immigrants at Ellis Island, bringing the product into more homes. According to Ken Albala, it's not the convenience factor that made Jell-O super popular, but rather the fact that Jell-O's introduction to the market coincided with cultural shifts happening in America. The beginning of the 20th century was a time of unbridled imagination. The new millennium brought with it technological leaps and bounds, making futuristic things really trendy. Despite the fact that forms of instant gelatin already existed, people were really enamored by the idea of opening up a package, adding water, and whipping up unnaturally bright.
That was the novelty, I guess. Right now it sounds like such a normal thing.
And colorful Aspics in a jiffy. It was quite the novelty. Aspics boomed in the mid-century. There was nothing more middle-class fancy than a Jell-O salad filled with ham, vegetables, hard-boiled eggs, tuna, and even hot dogs floating in a vibrantly colored non-Newtonian fluid, which, by the way, a non-Newtonian fluid is simply neither a liquid nor a solid. As it became more commonplace and started dipping into the waters of vulgarity, Aspics fell out of favor with the upper class. The highbrow culinary genre that they had used for centuries to assert their social dominance collapsed. By the 1980s, Aspics were so totally over. But fashion trends are cyclical, and just like bell-bottoms, dresses with fringe, and puffy sleeves, trends do make comebacks. Everything old is new again! Aspics, though a culinary curiosity, may be making a triumphant return. Aspics have been spotted on menus across the country, as well as in home kitchens where cooks share their creations in social media groups like Show Me Your Aspics and Aspics with Threatening Auras.
Crazy people.
Social media has helped spark so many trends over the years, and since Aspics straddle the line between horror and amazement with intense visuals, perhaps it's time for a comeback. Do you think it's time for Aspics to become trendy again? Let us know in the comments.
No thanks, we okay like this. Okay, my brodas, we are Jell-Oing a figurine. Okay, my brodas, we are Jell-Oing a figurine. And we are preserving it forever like that on a Jell-O. Jell-O comeback. Jell-O never leave, I think, but those wild dishes are not coming back. Thanks for being here, Onolith. But yeah, my brodas, that was wild. Now that we hit it cursed level, what about how a PC works? Very steampunk. Very smoky. I liked the fact that was run by coal. That was the most lol part for me. My brodas, this vampire is feeling epi-deppy. Thanks for being here and playing and clown with me. Also thanks for sending videos. Thanks a lot. Please take lots of care. Drink lots of water. And please donate plasma if you can. Hope y'all a nice rest of the day or night. Take lots of care. Okay, honey tips his fedora. And leave in a restful way. Thanks a lot my brodas. I will bring more news about the bug situation. This bug situation gotta stop. Video title. That being said, again, please take care. Love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow for more fun times. Take lots of care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
别别，别别，别别，别别，别别，别别，别别，别别，别别，别别，别别，别别。